Hey everybody, I'm just getting ready to do a little quick hair tutorial with you for you today. It's kind of rainy day today, so thought I would get up early today and get myself ready to go. And you start out with clean hair, and then you comb it through really good, after you've shampooed and dried it. And so I'm just going to use some of my big sexy hair. I got that for my birthday. I think it was last year, or I got it for a gift. I can't remember, but I've got some of my makeup on already, but not a lot. So I've had a lot of people ask me about my hair, and they really like the way that I style it. So this is really very simple for me, the way I do it. I spray each strand and let it get, to the ends. It may not go all the way to the ends every time, but I'm going to try to speed this up for you if I can. I'm using a different program today, so it's something new. So the very first curl that I put in is right in the top of my head, like where the crown is back there. I don't like the curling iron to get too close to my head, so I put a comb in there and I kind of hold it there so it won't get so hot. And I continuously touch it. You'll see me touching the curling iron as I go along, so that I'm not burning the hair and I'm not burning my head. And that is a Hot Tools, I believe it's a 1.5 inch curling iron I picked up from Ulta around Christmas, I believe. I'm not sure. Anyway, I may have even had it a while. I have several different curling irons. I have a 2 inch, I have a 1 inch, and I have a 1.5, and I tend to use this one. So when it gets done curling, I kind of let it just fall into my hand, like you see there. And then I have these big clips, and I just run it through the bottom of it so it'll hold it. And sometimes I spray it, and then I'll go back later with another clip to hold it a little tighter, and that will give you the lift back there that you need. So I have sectioned my hair pretty much equally right down the middle of the back there, and I start with the main side because I part my hair on the side, and I part it in the middle sometimes, but for this style I'm going to part it on the side, somewhat off center. And so I'll start with my very first curl, and I try to do it at like a little bit of an angle when I do this. If you see how I'm rolling it, it's not to my head. There's probably maybe 2 inches there, and I hold it there. Same process as I was listening to some music, and same process that you go through with the top. You hold it there, and then you feel, I'm feeling of it to make sure that it's not burning. I don't want to burn my hair at all. So each curl, I don't put a lot of curls in. Now, if I want a lot of curls and dimension, then I will use smaller sections of hair. So as you see, I'm just taking one of the little jaw clips, and I curl it up. I clip the curl. So now, like today, I'm doing more of a big wavy look. So I'm doing larger sections of hair. So if you want more volume and more curls, then you would section out smaller sections of hair. So my curling iron is over to the left of me on the table over there, so I have to reach over and get it there. And excuse me, I'm a little sleepy. And so then I just go around my whole head and I curl it just like this. And you'll see how I'm going to do that. So I'm going to try to speed this up for you. Okay, it's been about 20-25 minutes, so I have put on a little bit more of my makeup to get myself a little bit more ready. Then um, you just start taking them down, and I don't touch them, I don't bother them. I just kind of take each one down and just let it. See, I put an extra clip in on that one, and I just let them hang for just a few minutes. I need to do a little more eyebrows and my lips. And so while these curls are just kind of relaxing a little, because I don't like the real fixed look. And you'll see just what I do. That's just basically it. So while that's just gonna, they're just gonna relax on their own, I'm going to, yeah, shake it out a little bit. You don't want to have the piglet curls. And so now I'm going to do some eyebrows. I'm using I believe it's the Maybelline Brow Master Brow. I'll link everything down below what I'm using, and it's in blonde. And the way that I do my brows is a little bit unconventional. Most people start from the inside and go out. Well, I start from the outside and work my way in, simply because my eyebrows are a little sparse. And I feel like that this you'll see it there it is. And this this brow gel has fibers in it, and I feel like that they adhere or bond to my eyebrow much better if I go um, against the grain or the opposite way for the beginning, and then I just apply it and I go in the opposite direction, and then I let it dry just for just a minute, make sure it's filled in, and then I have a little spoolie that I have over on the side here, excuse me, and I will just smooth them down. And then once I look at them and see, well, because I don't like the fixed eyebrow look. I just want to have a little darker eyebrow. And then I'll look and go, well, I might need to add some. So here I'm going to be adding a little bit more and to fill in. And I use blonde is what I use. I see a lot of people with a lot of pretty brows, but for me, I just like them to look natural. I just want them to look a little more, the frame, the eye, and just a little bit darker. I want them to blend with my hair. So I think I'm satisfied with that pretty well. And the lips that I'm going to be using today it is like I have used it and used it and used it. You'll see my kitty cat laying over there in her chair. But this is the L'Oreal Matte-stermind lip liner, and I have almost used it up. I'm going to have to go get a new one because I have just really been wearing this a lot, and I love it. It just stays on very well, and the way when I get done lining them, I just kind of close my lips a few times to smooth in that edge, because I don't like to have the lines, the defined line. So then my lipstick, of course, is the Lancome, and it is the Vintage Rose. And I really love this lipstick. It is probably one of my favorites, and I feel like it just goes so well with my coloring and everything. So now this is how I do it. I just fluff it out, do finger curls. Nothing where I'm combing it, because for me, when I comb it, I feel like it just tears the curls out, and I want them to be fluffy and almost look beachy, like they're just windblown. I'll spray just a little to give it a little height to kind of lock in that curl, but it looks better to me when it kind of relaxes for probably another hour or so. But that's it, folks. That's how I do it, and I hope you enjoyed this, and please give me some comments below. You have a great day. Bye.